afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Now the first pitch. Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Next, here is Brandon Nimmo. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-0. Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So here's Pete Alonso. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Nope, foul ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Ruiz has a play, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate here is Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Second. The second baseman, number 3.
Next, it'll be number 3. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Bends into the zone for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater. This is flared right back over the mound.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here now is Juan Soto. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
High in the air down the right field line. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 8. Now the first pitch. Conforto, base runner at first with 1 out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, James McCann. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Strasburg comes set. Here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Now the pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Bell A native Texan. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
At the plate now, Yadier Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
The runner at first with no outs here. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Down to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swinging bunt. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball hit out toward Lindor. Could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So next to bat will be Keibert Ruiz. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals leave one. Will move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Strasburg has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and in that time he struck out more than 1,600 batters. 0-1. Here it comes. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A 1 pitch on its way. deGrom, runner at third with no outs. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Left side, but well fouled. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. One ball, one strike to count. Strasburg on 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So one run here on one hit, one error in the inning, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Carter Kieboom.
First pitch of the AB now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Steven Strasburg. No balls and 1 strike. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One and two to the Nationals pitcher.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Lane Thomas now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 now.
Inside, ball 2.
Thomas is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Set to deliver on 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 2 out with a man at first. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he misses 2-1. Finally got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now to bat, Michael Conforto. He collected a base hit his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, but he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Jeff McNeil comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, that's it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Left center, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Into the box now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75, and he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball with a punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-1. Fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The set, and the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, where that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And it's fouled away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Got him.
3.
That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate is Jonathan Villar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
VR gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. And he takes a called strike 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. The tag gets one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Luis Garcia. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. And now in the box, Carter Kieboom. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. So stepping in is Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bell is under it. 1 away. So now to the plate, Javier Baez singled last time up. And now the first pitch. This is popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in next, Jeff McNeil singled in his last at-bat. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lane Thomas. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First delivery to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, number 3. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now back.
Stepping in next, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's
Two
ball
balls,
two.
no strike.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about.
I got
They
3-0.
didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he misses ball four.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now here's the first offering. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Soto, the runner at first with two gone. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out. Inside, ball three.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Ron Harper.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann.
Number 33, James McCann.
First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-2. A swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A couple of walks for him thus far. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Yadiel Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
A windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-1 game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Luis Garcia. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in will be Brandon Nimmo struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. It's late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Two balls and two strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up onto first, and there were two down. And now here is Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Conforto behind the ball and two strikes.
That's kept 1 and 2.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Payoff pitch on its way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Carter Kieboom digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Number 88 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 88.
Pitch number 100 on its way.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
And there are 2 away now. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. The pitch.
Oh, and 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Paulo Espino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Javi Baez as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Base is empty here with nobody out. well off the plate. An easy take there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And the pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. He's got it, and that's the first out. Stepping up is James McCann. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
J.D. Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, any insurance run you can put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Wander Suero takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 1 more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Mets out in front, 3-0. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Stepping in once again is number 3. He flew out in his last debut.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Aye. Count is full.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. New York.